Alright, so kind of getting out here early this morning, and we got a storm coming in about 2 o'clock, I think, what they said, but I have to keep an eye on the radar today to see where it's actually moving in, how fast. But just gonna try to do a quick trip this morning. Just gonna try to move in around these trees right here. The water's definitely cleared up a lot more. The water temperature is almost 60 degrees now, so definitely a lot better fishing conditions than what it was the last 3 trips. But I'll move in here a little bit. If we don't get nothing, I'll probably move into that open field spot where we were getting all them bass last time. See if they're still out there, and if they're not, then we'll just try to move on around. Hopefully we won't have to change too many baits. I don't know yet. I have to wait and see. But love to get a fish on the first cast. It rarely ever happens, but it could. The last 2 days, it was almost 80 degrees. It was in the mid to high 70s. It felt like summertime compared to what we've been getting the last couple of weeks. I was hoping today was going to be like that, but we got a storm moving in, and tomorrow is supposed to be, I think, in the 50s, but we're supposed to have some more rain tomorrow, so probably ain't going to get much fishing in tomorrow. Just try to come out here and get this pretty quick morning trip. Fish until maybe 2 or 3 o'clock. I'm really hoping maybe that storm front moving in will have them biting. That in this warmer weather and clear water even makes a good combination for fishing. Doesn't look like it so far. But you know how fishing goes, your luck can change in a heartbeat. Wind in that main lake out there, it's humming along about 15 miles an hour, but it's real calm in here. Just the way I like it. So we're around these trees some more, and probably gonna try to move over there to that open field there spot where I was last time. I really figured there'd be some fish moving around these trees, but just may not be here yet. It really seemed like they were in that field there, or that open spot last time. They definitely liked it. Like I said last time, I don't know if they were trying to bed up in there or getting ready to, but I have to cast around here a little bit more and head over that way and see if we can get something over there. Yeah, I guess we're gonna move over to that field and see what's over there. I just can't believe there's nothing around in here. Alright, so we're back out here in this open field spot again. This is the same place we were catching them bass on the last trip there. Only thing is the water has went down probably another 6 to 8 inches at least. I just don't know if they're still in here or not. Got a lot of grass under the water. Really got to burn it up to keep it up top out of that grass. Same thing I was doing last time, except it wasn't quite this shallow. I might try a frog here in a minute. Really figured I'd see a bass following it by now. I haven't seen anything yet. Like I said, they may not be out here like they was that one day. They might have done moved on somewhere else. I see one fish right there move off. I don't know if it was a bass or not. Nice, pretty big wakes to be a bass. Probably some kind of carp or something. I always see a lot of Asian carp when I'm out here. One year I seen it was like a goldfish, but giant. They say they're pretty rare, but it was actually a goldfish Asian carp. He was pretty, but he was probably every bit of 30, 40 pounds. It looked like a giant goldfish going through the water. He let me come right there up beside him. I put a lure in his face a couple times. He just wasn't interested at all. Of course, I know they're Supposed to be all like a plankton or vegetation kind of fish. You know, they don't eat other fish, but I just figured I'd try anyway, you know, try to get him on the hook. That would have been one crazy fight in a kayak. I used to bow fish a long time ago, and I got a few Asian carp when I was bow fishing. They always put up a good fight when you're bow fishing. You shoot them with that arrow and they'd go ballistic. And it definitely doesn't look like the bass are still in here. If they are, they just don't like this swim bait today like they did the other day. Like I said, I might try a frog here in a little bit. They might be interested in some topwater bait. But so far today, I haven't even seen a fish splash. You know, like the other day when we were out here when I was catching them bass, I actually seen them splashing and coming up to the top of the water some. Today though, I haven't seen any of that. Other than that one fish splashed beside that tree earlier today. Yeah, I guess we're gonna switch over and try that frog. Then we might, I guess, move back into the woods. Definitely nothing going on out here so far. I hate that. I really hoping them fish would still be out here. But, you know, that storm front moving in, it might be having an opposite effect and turning the bite off. You know, there's a real narrow window when you're fishing a storm front. You know, there's maybe 2 hours there where the bite is awesome, and then it'll just completely turn off. I think that second or third episode, it was like that. You know, I was fishing right there in front of that storm front, and then, you know, they were just biting like crazy, and then all of a sudden it just, bam, it just turned off completely. It could be like that right now. But I figured we should get out here this morning and try it before the storm gets here. Definitely isn't going to be any fishing tomorrow. Like I said, I know we got that rain coming in tomorrow. Supposed to be in the 50s and windy. Be a good day to stay there in the shop and work on the kayak. I bought me a black box, a Yak Attack black box. I always wanted one of them. I can take multiple rods, and I'll have plenty of storage to put my battery and my gear. Things are pretty expensive, but I got it put together so far, and you know, I gotta say, it's made good. It's real tough material, real tough plastic, and I think I'm gonna be happy with it. It's just that initial purchase, you know, it's expensive, but it's one of them things that it's nice to have when you take multiple rods and gear with you. That's one thing about a kayak, you're always looking for more real estate to put stuff. You know, it ain't like a big bass boat. We got all kinds of room. But I wouldn't trade kayak fishing for it. It's something else. You just have to try it. I used to fish out of an aluminum boat before I ever got into kayak fishing, and I liked it and everything. It just, once I started kayak fishing, it was just a totally different world. It was just, I don't know, I fell in love with it right off the bat, and I haven't fished out of a boat since. I don't plan to anytime soon. As long as I can get in and out of a kayak, keep my balance, that's what I plan on doing. always like these looker hunt frogs here. And they got them paddle feet on the back. They put a lot of commotion and stuff on top of the water compared to a normal frog. Definitely splash a lot of water and make a lot of commotion. If a bass can't see that on top of some calm water, then he obviously needs some glasses. I always like watching behind that frog, seeing if that old bass is following it or not. I always like using the frog. It's a fun bite when you get it. Yeah, I think it's time to change baits anyway. I think I might try that spinner bait. And need to look at the weather because wind's really starting to pick up. I don't know how close that storm is, but it's only just a little bit after 12, but it shouldn't be here yet. That wind's really picking up. It's really darkening up south of me. Oh, yeah, we finally got one. He's a nice one too. Oh yeah. Finally got a jumper. Right there beside that tree. He's lively. I'll take him for sure. I was hoping we get at least one on this trip. Got him on spinner bait too. Pretty nice bass. Look at the eyes on him. Almost red. Birdie fish. Back you go, buddy. Got him right there beside that tree. Now, I usually try to target these trees when I'm out here, because a lot of times it'll be just like it was in that field that day. They'll be setting up around them trees, and you cast around them and they'll hit it, just like he did. And I was hoping maybe at some point that front would turn on the bite, but so far this morning it just hasn't looked like it up until that fish right there. Hopefully that's a sign maybe the bite will turn on before we get rained out. We're only in about 2.5 foot of water here. It still isn't super clear. It's nothing like it was last time. It's a lot clearer than it was then. Last time I couldn't hardly see my lure about 6 inches under the water. Yep, there he is. Nice little jumper. I'll take him. He still ain't done. Come here, buddy. Oh. I'll take the little guy. Fun little bite. Oh. Pretty little fish. Back you go back, buddy. Whoa. Still ain't done yet. Figured he was gonna give us a splash in there. He just seemed like one of them type of fish. He just got to get that one splash in on you before he leaves. But he didn't. Oh, I had a bite there. Well, you come back for it. A little bass. A little fast guy. He definitely full of energy. He hit it once and then come right back for it. He wanted it bad. Got him right through the nose. There we go. Pretty little fish. Definitely surprise bite there. Good little fight. Back you go. They're definitely hitting the spinnerbait today. I like that because I like throwing it. Throw it back over. Might be some more around these trees. Hopefully I won't catch him again. They're starting to sprinkle. I'm gonna have to pop that old umbrella out here in just a second. Oh. Yep, starting to come down now. That's why I always try to bring my big old umbrella here. I looked on the radar, it shows kind of like a little bit of a rain and a gap in it, so hopefully we can make it through this a little bit here without getting soaked, and then fish a little bit more before that bigger rain gets here. I think this is just going to be a little bit of a shower, kind of a light sprinkle here. At least I hope anyway. Definitely don't want a downpour out here. Yeah, I think it's about over. Well, y'all, I think that's going to bring this trip here to an end. I know it was definitely a short trip, but rain's starting to come in, and we only got 3 fish the whole day, and definitely wasn't a good bite like I was hoping for. You know, I was really hoping that, that front coming in would help the bite out, but, the water's a lot clearer and a lot warmer, but the fish just aren't biting at all, hardly. And, hopefully next time come out here, next week maybe. Oh, I can't remember what days I got off next week, but hopefully the weather is nicer than what it has been. But stay tuned, and hopefully next time we can put some more fish in the kayak. Well, that brings this episode to an end. I know it was kind of a short video and a short episode, but I just wanted to get out here before that storm front came in today. And I was really hoping that storm front may have had the bite turned on, but it just seemed like it had the opposite effect to me. It just, it just wasn't much going on out here today. It's the water is actually clear and the water temperature is almost 60 degrees, but it's just, I think that storm front just has them turned off. We caught 3 fish the whole trip, and that was a lot of speed casting. I just kind of stuck with that swim bait and that spinner bait just fast as I could, just trying to beat this rain. Just kind of get many casts as I can in today. But hopefully next week we can get some better weather and hopefully some sunshine. I know that will definitely help turn the bite on. But until next time, I appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned. Thank y'all.